down for the drills. That's anywhere, that's anytime, you can still get pills. I'm aiming for weeks, so I'm aiming to kill. Set up in the men's, don't give a fuck, you can still get drilled. All I wanna do is crush that porn. My niggas them told me make peace before you go to war. I said fuck that, I wanna drill now and then drill some more. Smoke my man in the face, yeah that point got scored. Couldn't give a toss about law, niggas no CP. More time if it was done by the 7, it was done by me. I ride for my G's, put my heart on the streets. So if you see me, that's not on my teeth. So chat tough and I'm spinning round. Arch the upside, I spin the sounds. When I spin the bangs, try and know that's a nigga down. And where I'm from, we always know to keep things around. All the risks that the team be taking. That's why my nigga Nero's money.
Hi all, this is Losdy, Punch Out TV. How are you all doing on this Sunday afternoon? Back at you with another video. Just quickly, want to talk about a boxer what was put on the map to me last night. I was having a conversation back and two with a great chap, can't pronounce his name, but if you're listening to this video, I think you know who you are. He put me on to this boxer called Florian Marku. He's from Albania, fighting out of the UK. I have seen a little bit of him in his second to last fight against Nathan Brendan, but I didn't watch all the fight. I just saw a few clips of it. So we were talking about Conor Benn last night over him beating the Sebastian Formella in a great fight, and he was telling me about this Florian Marku. So today, me being me, I checked him out, dug up a bit of history in his background, and I must admit I'm really excited about this fighter. Like I say, he's only just started his boxing career. He's age 28. He's 7 fights with 5 KOs. He's a welterweight, southpaw, and his height is 5'8.5". Like I say, he's fighting out of the UK now. He's living in London. But I went through a bit of his background, and he had a kickboxing background for many, many years. And he'd had an astonishing 110 fights and only lost 4. He had won 106. He was unbeaten for 11 years, and he won 4 world titles at kickboxing. Now I know kickboxing is not the same as boxing, but what I'm just trying to say is that's a phenomenal record, that even in any kind of sport, to have had 110 fights and only lost 4. Like I say, unbeaten for 11 years. So he's decided to turn professional boxer. I think that was it. Yeah, he had a few fights in UFC and he broke his hand, his left hand apparently. So he's obviously let it heal, and then he's decided to turn to boxing. And like I say, I went and checked out all these fights. The guy's got a unique style. He's very exciting to watch.
Yeah, exactly. Great point, Bunty.
Ferocious guy, really is. He's ferocious. They actually call him the Albanian Pitbull. And if you watch his fights, you can see why. He's as soon as the bell goes, he's straight over, out the block, throwing lefts, rights, everything. Great engine on him. The guy's got real power in both his hands, and he's been calling out a lot of British welterweights, and no one's responding to him, and you can see why. But like I say, I was going back and two with this gentleman last night, having a great conversation about him, and he was saying that he'd called out Conor Benn. He'd been calling him out for a few months, so I went and did a bit of digging around the internet and found a couple of interviews where he's been calling out Conor Benn. but apparently Conor Benn hasn't responded to him because I think, don't get me wrong, Conor's had 10 more fights on him, but I think it's high risk, low reward type of fighter. But he really is an exciting guy. He's got, like I say, his style is really exciting to watch, and I think something big's gonna come of this kid. I really do. I mean, I know it's only early stages, but what I've seen so far, I really, really like. So I'm just gonna play a couple of little bit a snippet of an interview of him talking about where he wants to go and what fighters he's looking at to take on.
I want to fight good guys with good records. Everyone here in UK, they have shit records. Good records with shit opponents. I don't want that. I want good fights. Let bring them. If they think that they can beat me, why they doesn't accept these good guys? Conor Benn, O'Hara, and this all know what happened with me and O'Hara. I don't want to talk about him because he's a really quitter. About Conor Benn, I want really this fight to happen, but I will not chase him anymore because my time will come, and when my time will come, I will maybe, because for sure he will lose. It's a matter of time that he will lose, because I hear a lot about his sparring, how he's going. He's not a strong fighter. What he have only from his father. But I want the best. I don't care who is the best in UK in welterweight. I want them all.
So there you go. Just played a snippet of him talking about him wanting to fight Conor Benn, and like I say, he's named a few British welterweights who says he's gonna smash, and I believe he can. I believe I'm gonna seriously keep an eye out on this fella. I'm gonna be watching him very close because he's very exciting. He's explosive. Like I say, he's a southpaw. The guy's got ferocious power. I know power's not everything, but like I say, it's at the early stages of his boxing career, and what I've seen, I believe this guy's got a talent, and I think he's gonna go somewhere. I really do. So I'm gonna be keeping an eye out on him. He excites me. They should make this fight with Conor Benn, because like I say, I think this will be a bust up, most definite, because Benn's no mug himself. Ben can hit. But will they make this fight? Because as far as I'm aware, Conor Benn's talking about fighting Josh Kelly now. But I believe that this guy could mix it up with any of them, no problem. I'm really excited about him. So that's all I have time for you on this one. But like I say, I'm going to be paying close attention to this guy. I'm going to start covering his fights because he really excites me, and I think, like I say, I think he's going to be a prospect in the sport. So that's all I have for you on this one. So I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.